What is up, party people? And welcome back. We're playing some more trivia. We're starting off with classic video game trivia because, Darren, there's something very important that's going on today. It's a very important day, and Darren knows that it's an important day, but he just won't figure it out.
Do not know. What do you mean I won't figure it out? I don't know what's going on.
Does anyone else know? It's a big day today for video games. The Overwatch 2 beta came out.
Oh, I signed up for that and they didn't tell me.
Yes,
and also
it's
this
true.
is the second round of Overwatch 2 beta.
Right, this is the more open beta where like consoles and everything can play, and I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna be playing tonight. I don't know about you.
Well,
Darren.
I signed up and they didn't send me an email, so I don't think I can. I'll go check my Xbox when I get home and see if it downloaded Overwatch 2.
Oh, and yes, the ultimate Sonic fan, I will be your friend. In fact, let's see what other friends are playing with us today. And if you want to play along with us, you can download the app right here. It's called Sporcle Party. It's on your favorite app store. Go download it. Go type in that code over there, 300-235, to come play some video game trivia with us. I promise there will be no Overwatch questions in this pack. But let's see who else is playing. We've got Pressy. Welcome back, Pressy. Cheese Loaf of Milk. We've got Ultimate Sonic Fan. We've got Galaga. We've got Exodia Finder. We've got Kira. And we've got Kitty Kessie.
Yeah.
That's all. That's everyone.
It's a good, solid crew. These are a lot of our classics.
Yeah, these are the diehards. You know, the ride or die fam. That's us.
This chair. I was just in frame just a little bit.
Unbelievable.
We haven't done a stream together in like a full month.
I know. It's good to be back, Darren. Question number 1. What is the first and last name of the titular Tomb Raider?
Now, Dr. Bonkers points out, and this was my guess as well, that there was a Nintendo Direct today. But I looked it up, and it is a, here's games that are going to be on the Switch that we did not make, sort of. We got some third-party games coming in.
Check it out.
Yeah, we got the new Sonic game, where it's open world.
Sonic.
They did a Breath of the Wild Sonic.
Right. I don't know how I feel about that.
If it's good, I'll play it.
I mean, that goes for all video games, dude.
Yeah.
If it's good, I'll play it. Question number 1. What is the first and last name of the titular Tomb Raider? That is
Tombs.
The one, the only, the incomparable Laura Croft. She loves her crafts.
Laura Croft.
Lara Croft. Very good. Okay, easy first question, admittedly.
Oh no, they announced Nier Automata for Switch right after Dr. Bonkers bought it for PS4.
Oh no.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Would you prefer to play it on your Switch? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's a great question. People think Uncharted was a ripoff of this.
It kind of was.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It?
And Tomb Raider is a ripoff of Indiana Jones.
Right.
It's all derivative.
It's all derivative. No original stories. Question number 2. Fulgore and Orchid are playable characters in what 1994 fighting game? Fulgore and Orchid.
I'm sure it's going to be better on the PS4. Yes, that is 100% true.
But the convenience of the Switch is...
But the thing is, when it's a game, I agree. It is it's more portable. You can take it places. I played The Witcher Wild Hunt, Witcher 3 on Switch.
Yeah.
I never played it handheld because it would look so terrible and the frame rate was so bad that it was like almost unplayable.
I see. That's one of those games that I hear literally only good things about, and I've played. Maybe
if it's a good game, you'll play it?
If it's a good game, I'll play it. I played maybe 15 hours of The Witcher 3, and I loved it. And I just have to keep playing it.
You just got to keep playing it.
I just got to keep playing it.
Once you get past the crafting system, it's very easy.
Okay, I got to say, as much as... Okay, let's first find out where Fulgore and Orchid are playable characters from. Darren?
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. Not Clay Fighters, not Street Fighter. That's honestly what I would have gone for. I would have gone for Street Fighter. But Killer Instinct, that was a tough one. Dang, we went from pretty easy to pretty tough.
Witcher 3 is a good game. You should play it.
Witcher 3 is good. But I was going to say that the crafting system from, you fight robot dinosaurs.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Thank you, Horizon. The crafting system in Horizon Zero Dawn I like a lot because it's so simple. And it's borderline like, why is there even a crafting system? But I like the fact that it's the most minimal amount of crafting. If it was like that for Witcher Wild Hunt,
It is. It's pretty much like you need to find materials to like make a new grenade, say.
Right.
But once you...
it's just ammo with an extra step.
But it's not even ammo. Once you've crafted it, it's just on a cooldown.
Oh.
Like the grenade itself is just on a cooldown.
Interesting. Okay.
There are like specialty potions. You need like some ingredients, but a lot of it is more just like you need like one very replaceable item to like just reproduce the potion over and over again.
There you go. Alexei Pejitnov is best known for creating what absolutely classic game? One of the most classic games, I would say.
There's a huge brawl. Oh, did you hear about this? There was a Mariners... This is the one time that like out-of-place baseball trivia I think is good. Yeah, the Mariners and the Angels got into a big fight yesterday.
What?
Yeah, I was talking to my parents.
No
and they're like,
way.
tell me about this baseball fight. And I'm like, what? Baseball fight?
They don't normally fight in baseball. That's normally a hockey thing.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I was going through airport security when the entire airport blew up in, not literally.
Yeah, be more specific.
Erupted.
Yes, a little better.
in applause and hoots and like yelling and shouting because
The Stanley Cup.
because I was in Denver.
Oh yeah, the Avalanche had just won. Yep.
It was scary actually. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I'm in airport security. Like,
That would be scary.
question number 3. Alexei Pajitnov created Tetris, folks. Tetris. Not Metal Gear Solid, not Pac-Man, not Resident Evil, but Tetris.
Where were you
When the Tetris dropped?
when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl?
I was watching it at my friend's house.
Oh, in Seattle?
Yeah.
Or Seattle area?
It was tight. Question 4. In the 1983 basketball game, partially titled One-on-One, players could control either Julius Erving or what other title player? You know, I think about this a lot. And remember when video games used to be just essentially computerized board games?
Yeah.
I kind of miss that. And I like and there are some indie games that do it still.
I mean, a lot of
you know?
card builders are basically that.
Right.
Deck
yeah.
builders.
But like
Monster Train? You ever play Monster Train?
it's kind of a lost art, the game that exists solely and only as a game.
I have
like tic-tac-toe, there's no lore for tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
There's no lore.
I have one
and story
game
for
on
chess.
my phone, Peter.
Yes.
It's cribbage.
No lore, no story.
Wrong.
Don't get me wrong.
Wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry?
It's called Cribbage with Grandpas, and you have to play against a grandpa that you designed. Look at my grandpa. Look at him.
There's lore. Question number 4. In the 1983 basketball game, partially titled One-on-One, players controlled Julius Erving or Larry Bird.
Larry the Birdman.
I've been getting into Fire Emblem, and it's basically just chess plus romance. And see, here's the thing, is that like on paper, I do really appreciate the lore, and like I know like even a lot of board games now have like deep lore and story involved in them. But like there's just something so pure that I just love about like chess, where it's just like, here's the game, it's just a game, beat the other player, here are the rules, go. You know? And like Tetris, great example. That is a pure game. There's no story, there's no lore, it's just, here's the game, it's a game.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's Larry Bird, folks.
Larry Birdman.
We're going to question number 5. What was the name of Nintendo's failed 3D console released in 1995? What was it? I remember this.
You had one of these?
No,
You just remember it?
My neighbor had one.
Oh.
Got it for Christmas, but like not in 1995.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you were born in '94,
93.
Right? '93, yeah.
Come on. I'm old man. I'm ancient.
You're a year older than me, barely. Not even. When's your birthday? October?
Hey, when was your birthday?
Yesterday.
Hey, happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
What was the name of Nintendo's failed 3D console released in 1995, folks? 3D. It looks like lasers. It is lasers. It is lasers?
What?
It looks like lasers. When you put your head through, when you look,
Oh, it's like a grid. It's like
yeah, it's like a grid.
Tron,
It's
sort of.
like lasers. The Virtual Boy. Not the 3DS, Not the CD one, but the Virtual Boy.
Thank you, Dr. Bonkers.
Question 6. What racing game introduced characters Samurai Goro and Pico, as well as a location, Mute City? What racing game introduced these characters? If anyone wants a mind-bending board game, give Pentago a try. I love board games, Zanspectro, so I will probably actually be checking this out.
A rotatable tic-tac-toe like game to get 5 marbles in a row.
That sounds amazing. I'm so here for it. I just played a game called Shubo. Have you heard of this board game? Shubo. You have two boards, and your opponent has 2 boards, each 4x4 grid, and you have stones, like colored stones. And essentially the way it works is you're trying to like push your opponent's stones off of the grid with your, like push them with your stones. But it's really interesting because you have to make a move on one board and then mirror that move on another board.
Okay.
It's very good.
Oh.
Shubo.
Huh. How do you spell that?
Shubo. Shubo.
I Google that. I guess Shubo game.
That's it.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Shobu.
Shobu.
Got it backwards. Question 6. What racing game introduced Samurai Goro and Pico? It was F-Zero.
I think I've played this in video games.
Oh.
Like, I think this is like a mini game in like Assassin's Creed.
Oh, maybe.
Like-
It's
like-
really good though. Like
I think I played this in
it's very good.
Black Flag.
Flux. Oh, Flux is very good. Flux is also very good. I know this one because of Mario Kart. Yeah, F-Zero. I like how F-Zero is just like, Formula 1? It's better.
Do you ever play Santorini?
Yes, I have played Santorini.
I have Santorini.
I don't have it. I've only played it once, but I remember it being pretty good.
Yeah, well, I don't practice Santorini. I ain't got no crystal ball.
Oh, boy. We're going to question number 7. Chef Party Pete Pepper attempts to make what kind of food according to the title of a 1982 arcade game? Chef Peter Pepper attempts to make what kind of food according to the title of the 1982 arcade game?
I'm just going to put it, I'm saying it now, Peter. I'm putting in the title of the game.
You're putting it in the title of the game?
I'm answering the title of the game, which the food is in the title, as the question asks.
I see. But I got you.
Party Pete Pepper. Well, what's nice about Santorini is you can play like the base game, which is literally just like moving pieces around, puzzly, like, or you can add in the special abilities.
They have ultimate abilities.
Yeah, well, that's
Overwatch
like,
2 beta just really.
Oh boy, my ultimate is ready. But it's like you get imbued with the power of like a Greek god, and like every player can have like you can draw it randomly, and every player can get like a different skill, so it changes the way you play it, but you don't have to use that. So there's a little bit of lore mixed in, maybe, but
Okay.
it's a good game. We'll play it sometime.
Okay, good to know. Bring it to the office one of these days. Chef Peter Pepper is trying to make burgers. You would think it'd be pickled peppers.
Peter Pepper make the burger. I've played this game. It's a good game.
Really?
Burger time.
Burger time.
Burger time.
Burger time.
What's in the pizza
Interesting.
kitchen?
I did not. Wow. Well, the more you know. I guess Peter Pepper has moved on from pickled peppers and going for patties.
Putting the pickled peppers on
those patties.
Burger.
Popping those patties. The character Mega Man is known by what name in Japan? This is something that is in my brain. It exists somewhere.
I know exactly. I know.
It's there. If you guys like trivia board games, you should try Tribond. Ooh. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers is a classic. Question for everyone. Most difficult tongue twister you learned as a kid? Oh, I mean, I guess it's not really a tongue twister, but the like vocal warm-ups, oh my gosh. There was one that I got really good at saying, but it took a while to get good at saying it. I can't remember.
There's my favorite one.
Like,
I definitely didn't learn this when I was a kid. I learned this
New
one
York?
in college, but well, you know what? It's Tuesday. We're feeling a little rowdy. I am a mother pheasant plucker. I pluck mother pheasants. In fact, I am the most pleasant mother pheasant plucker to ever pluck a mother pheasant.
That is a good one.
I am not the fig plucker. I am the fig plucker's son, and I will pluck figs until the fig plucker comes. And that is exactly what it sounds like.
That's true.
And there's no other, if you do it right, you're not saying anything
bad,
inappropriate.
No, it's completely...
Just don't mess up.
Just don't mess up. The character Mega Man is known in Japan as Rockman. Rockman,
which is funny because one of his like classic enemies is certainly Rockman. Because like, the classic, any Mega Man villain is just Thing Man.
Oh, I have never played.
Electric Man, Fireman, Waterman.
I've never played Mega Man.
Oh, yeah.
He like hacks things? He's like in a computer?
That's Mega Man Online or whatever. That's like a later game. The classic Mega Man is just side-scrolling, run and jump and shoot. Jump and shoot, man!
Run, jump, shoot. And when you jump, when you shoot while you're jumping, you shoot downwards.
No.
No, you don't.
You shoot forwards.
You always shoot straight.
I think in the original games, you can only shoot forwards. And then they added like directional shooting.
Oh, well, the more
it's a lot more like Metroid.
Oh, I like Metroid. In the SNES game Chrono Trigger, what is the name of the final boss, an alien parasite, that crash landed in 65 million BC?
Wow, that's a really deep cut.
Chrono Trigger is like one of the classic CRPGs, right? Like it's
CRPG?
I guess JRPG?
Well, yeah, does C stand for China?
No.
What does C stand for?
Computer.
I think it's a...
I guess it's not because it's SNES.
Yeah,
so it's
JRPG.
It's not a CRPG. It's a JRPG. I hear it's really good. Never played it. But I kind of want to, though, because like the old school Final Fantasy games, I played the heck out of. I call the iteration of Batman from Batman Beyond Flippity Flip Man. So, wait, you call Batman Beyond?
Terry McGinnis.
Flippity
Flip Man.
Isn't it kind of weird that the whole idea behind Terry McGinnis being Batman in Batman Beyond, which by the way, doesn't he turn out to be like a weird clone / son of?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. But
in the animated universe.
In the show, yeah.
The thing was Amanda Waller, Suicide Squad. Was it X-Force? No, whatever that team's called.
Lavos,
Lava Man. They're like, man, Batman's getting old. We need a new Batman for some reason.
So we're going to steal his blood.
So we're going to steal, of course, his blood. And this regular dude is going to come in for a checkup. Yeah, Project Cadmus.
Wow.
Amanda Waller changed Terry McGinnis' dad's DNA to be that of Bruce Wayne. So when he had a kid, it would technically be Batman's kid. And then they were going to kill his parents in a random crime. And they had the Phantasm. They hired her to do it, which was like a fun little callback to Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah.
Which is like, I can't just murk this kid's parents. And so he was just gonna not be Batman, and then his dad died anyway, so he became Batman.
But doesn't he also just stumble upon the Batcave on accident?
Pretty much, yeah.
Batman, what are you doing? I thought you had guards or something.
I don't know. I feel like he gets wrapped up with some bad teens and they break into Wayne Manor or something. I haven't seen it in a long time, but
I remember the first episode. Batman uses a gun, and then he was like, "I'm getting too old. I had to resort to use a gun."
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, he's having heart attacks in the mech suit.
Right, right. In the poorly translation, I missed it already. We're just gonna go to the answer. Base.
All your base are belong to us.
All your base are belong to us. Butts. Nice. Question final. This is the final question, folks. This is the time where you get to decide how difficult you want this final question to be. Easy, medium, hard. How tough are we talking here, folks? How tough are we talking? That did look like your hand was coming out of the phone, which is fun. It's the final question, so you get to decide how much this is going to be worth. It's worth up to 20 points, but also 0 points if you want it to be. But remember, this is the only question in the game that you will lose those points wagered if you get the question wrong. So don't get the question wrong.
Yeah, Terry finds himself outside Wayne Manor whilst being chased by the
Jokers with a Z.
Gang. Also, Slayer Darth, we're not at Sporcle. We're at Sporcle TV or something?
No, we're at Sporcle.
Oh, that's weird. We're not getting tagged whenever...
Yeah, we are.
No, we're
Look.
not. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't show up as a tag. It has the name, but it doesn't have the ad. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the final question here in Video Game Trivia. In GoldenEye 007, what was the name given to the unlockable feature that increased the size of everyone's heads and arms and was the definitive way to play this game? This is also the game that you could do twin stick shooting if you used 2 different N64 controllers. Did you know about this?
Sorry, what?
Yes. Twin stick shooting, right? One stick, like what all video games use now, where you have your left stick moves,
Yeah.
and your right...
Yeah, left stick move, right stick aim.
Right stick aim. You could do that in GoldenEye for N64.
With 2 controllers.
If you had 2 controllers.
That sounds...
Isn't that wild?
I mean, instead of just using the D-pad, essentially.
No, because you didn't aim up and down normally. It just like would aim for you.
Oh, like in Doom.
Yeah.
Are you sure there was an up and down aiming?
No, I'm not. Now I'm not sure. But I do remember...
There was a sniper rifle. There must have been up and down aiming. Unless it was like go into scope mode and then you move it around.
Yeah, I don't know. Dang, I'm going to have to look that up. GoldenEye, unlockable, DK mode. DK mode, folks. I don't know why it was called DK mode. Big head slappers. Yes.
That's what I put.
Big head slappers, very good. But no, it's DK mode. I don't know what DK stands for, though. Can you look that up? What is that? That's what Donkey Kong mode seems like it would be the case.
Rare had the Donkey Kong license, so they decided to achieve. Well, why? What? This article's weird. If you're in the mid,
maybe use a different article then.
Rare had the Donkey Kong license, so they decided to include this comical mode that made every character's body proportions match those of Donkey Kong.
Wow. Okay. There you go. And Ginger, congratulations, up on top with 38 points. That was a toughie. You wagered 0 and it pulled off. The Ultimate Sonic Fan in second, Exodia Finder in third, Animal Kingdom in fourth, or Artemon in fifth, Cheese in sixth, Kira in sixth as well, Kitty Cassie in eighth, Galaga in ninth, Kling Klang in 10th, Squared in 10th, 300 235 in 12th, and Saturn in 13th. But don't worry, if Big Head mode, if DK mode, and classic video games weren't your thing, don't worry. We're playing 2 more games today, and you can decide what is going to be next. I mean, what topic should we tackle next? Let's take a look.
Sorry, Dr. Bonkers brought up something that I need to check out later, which is the combination of the DK rap and Sephiroth's theme from Final Fantasy, One Winged Angel.
What?
We're going to have to watch that later.
Oh
What's going on the poll, everybody?
Let's get a poll going. Should we do some odds and ends? Maybe we play some 2010s music. Maybe Princess Bride? The Amazing World of Gumball? Okay, sure. Put it on there. Gumball. Baseball, because there was a fight, and that's interesting.
It's relevant. Mega movie. It's been a while since we played a movie pack, I feel like.
Yeah, I like that.
2000s music.
2000s music. Love it. Let's get it going. Start that poll. What are we going to play for game number 2? You get to decide. Vote away now. And remember, you can use those channel points, our trivia coins, to vote multiple times if you want to. And I'll see you after the break. Bye. You want to go check out YouTube?
Should I play this video? What's going on?
No, this...
Oh, that YouTube. Yeah, let me pull it up. Welcome to Behind the Paywall. 4 people are watching.
Yeah, welcome
We've got
Behind the Paywall.
Exodia Finder saying echo, 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 and Scott Reacher saying I was never good with them.
Oh.
Anyway, here's One Winged Kong Enhanced.
Oh my god.
This video is 10 minutes long, so we will not be watching all of it.
Right, we only have like 30 seconds left, probably, at this point.
I think we're
45 seconds left.
That's a long ad. What?
No, we just went fast.
Oh boy. How's the poll looking? Mega movie.
Ooh.
Mega movie. Oh, I don't like that I can hear myself.
Wow.
We're gonna jump ahead to... Okay.
Oh, no, we can hear ourselves again. Okay, good. Wow, well that was something. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna play some Mega Movies. Oh man, it's so good to be back with the Mega Movies. You know?
I'll check out the unenhanced version later. Thank you, Dr. Bockers.
Unenhanced?
That was the enhanced version of the song.
The unenhanced. Ladies and gentlemen, now's the time to come play with us if you haven't already. Download the app. It's called Sporcle Party. It's on your favorite app store. It's totally free. Download the app, play, or type in the game code over there, 300-235. Let's get this going. Never got an ad. Oh, well, sorry that you had to deal with our shenanigans and behind the paywall. Question number 1. What is the name of Johnny Depp's character in the Pirates of the Caribbean film series?
Oh, I'm not in the game.
Darren.
No, I was like in the game, but it didn't...
Darren, come on.
Get your head in the game. I know, look, I'm like on the thing, and it's not...
What is happening? Kill the app.
Yeah, it's not... This is a me problem.
God,
What's the
it's
question?
Always a you problem. Johnny Depp, who in Pirates?
Oh, who's to say? I know, it's Aquaman.
Aquaman. Oh boy, question number 1. What is the name of Johnny Depp's character in the Pirates of the Caribbean film series?
I cannot get into this game.
Oh, that's a... Woof. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the one and only Captain Jack Sparrow.
Problem. It seems like if I kind of waited a long time to leave the...
Oh. Should I create a new game? Huh.
Yeah, it's not letting me in.
Maybe I should... Okay, I'm gonna start a new game here, because there have been some issues, and that was just a warm-up round. That's fine, right?
Yeah. Now you know what the questions are going to be like.
Yeah, it was a little teaser, a little taste.
Yeah, we're starting that game over.
Oh my God. It's time, folks. Here's the new game code for you. 019528. Nope.
Oh, you really kind of went, 019528.
That and I was right. Still am. Can't believe Johnny Depp is almost 60.
I can believe it.
He has looked better. It's true. 019528, that's the game code. Come play with us. We're doing some Mega Movie Maniac questions. Actually, it's just Movie Maniac, but it's still good. Still good. Harrison Ford is almost 80.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
And he's still got an Indiana Jones movie coming out.
Really? Mm-hmm. No way.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge is in it.
Is his son back?
Shia the Beef?
Shia the Beef.
Probably not. He's sort of done, I think.
He's the guy. Look, if there's one thing I have to admit about Shia LaBeouf is that he is an artist. He will do whatever he thinks is the most artistic thing.
Without getting too deep into this, I think him and James Franco are very similar.
Well, I don't like that. James Franco's not the greatest guy around.
But they're both like weird, eccentric artists who are like doing way too much instead of just like being in movies.
All right, fair enough. 019528, that's the game code. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, question number 1 of Movie Maniac. What is the name of Johnny Depp's...
What? That's
crazy.
That's really strange.
I mean, there are like 200 questions in this pack, folks.
At least, yeah. Whoa, Ultimate Sonic fan just cheered.
Thank you. Thank you so much
fact?
for the bits.
I personally know the world record holder for Sonic Adventure DX on Xbox glitchless.
And isn't Games Done Quick going on like last weekend or this weekend?
I don't know.
I think GDQ.
Ultimate Sonic fan, I need to ask you what you think about Sonic Frontiers.
Yes, that's a very good question. Question number 1, what is the name of Johnny Depp's character in Pirates of the Caribbean? That is, of course, Captain Jack Sparrow. If you put Captain Jack Sparrow, you're getting your points, yada, yada, yada. Let's move on to question number 2. We're back, folks. In what city is the 2003 film Lost in Translation, starring Bill Murray, set?
Slayer Darth, I was saying that in the new Indiana Jones movie that will be coming out probably next year, if I had to guess. Phoebe Waller-Bridge is in it, and Shia LaBeouf is probably not in it.
Right. And then we got sidetracked with Shia LaBeouf and stuff.
Yeah.
Question number 2. What city is the 2003 film Lost in Translation?
We got stuck in the buff.
We got stuck in the buff. We got lost in the buff.
Lost in LaBeouf. It's Tokyo.
It is?
Yeah, I said it 2 seconds early. Hopefully no one got it.
No, it helps
You
nobody.
were ramping up as if it was about to be revealed, and you were
it's
like
Tokyo.
5 extra seconds. He's not in it. In it?
In it? I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it. Today is, I'm sorry. I apologize to all of you out there in the Twitchoverse that are watching us for the first time. We're usually a little bit more upbeat, but I can't do it today. I don't know why. I'm losing the...
It's been a long...
It's been so long.
It's been... we didn't do a stream last week. Or at least last Tuesday.
I know, but I'm very excited because tomorrow is the Alien Pack, and that I'm excited for.
And we got another Bill Murray question.
Yeah, speaking of which, what movie stars Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, and John Candy as privates in the U.S. Army? I don't think...
Did you see the new Ghostbusters?
No, I did not.
Afterlife?
Also, I'm really curious. I really want to know what Ultimate Sonic fan thinks about the new Sonic game. And,
Yeah.
And they said it looks good. With no further...
I mean,
insight.
It's not out, and maybe it just came out. Sonic for... Is it out already? I don't think it's out yet. So,
Not out yet. So we don't know. It looks good. Okay, that's something. This was, of course, Stripes. Stripes. Not Ghostbusters, not Platoon, not Polka Dots, not Saving Private Ryan, but Stripes. Question number 4. In the 1990 movie Ghost, starring Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze, what song is played during the infamous pottery wheel scene?
I always forget this.
I always forget this. I don't know. If they were to reboot Groundhog Day today, who should take the Bill Murray spot?
They already did. It's Russian Doll.
I haven't seen that.
It's a Netflix series.
Is it good?
I've heard it's good.
Oh, Russian Doll. Yeah. Right. I've heard about this.
Or what's the Andy Samberg movie? Palm Springs. That's also a Groundhog Day movie.
Oh.
And he does a good job playing a Bill Murray type but he's like Bill Murray towards the end of the movie where he's already been through the loop like a billion times. Like you skip him trying to figure out what's going on, and he's just like, yeah, today I'm gonna do this thing that I've already done 1,000 times.
There you go. Question number 4. In the 1990 movie Ghost, Unchained Melody is the song that plays during that infamous pottery wheel scene.
There's a Groundhog Day VR game where you play as Bill Murray's son, Groundhog Day like father like son. And
it's a VR game?
I guess.
That's interesting. What?
Well, Kira put that song that plays during... I don't know if it plays... There's a community bit where it happens.
Oh.
And that's what Kira was referencing.
Oh, well, Community is very good, and I love Community. But question number 5. In the movie Top Gun, what was the call sign of Lieutenant Tom Kazansky?
I literally just watched the first half of Top Gun like 2 days ago.
I watched Top Gun for obvious reasons a few weeks ago, and then I watched the new Top Gun, and oh my god, it was so hype. Have you seen the new Top Gun, Darren?
That's why I was watching the first one, so that I could eventually see it. But I only got about halfway through it, and then I decided to play more Spider-Man.
If you go watch the movie in the theater, Tom Cruise starts off going, hey, thanks for watching this movie in the theater.
Oh, yeah.
And then you watch the movie, and it's very strange, but...
John Krasinski did that for Quiet Place 2.
Really?
A year ago, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. No, the new Top Gun, you could just tell that they shot a lot of it in planes actually flying.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, did you know that a lot of it is filmed in Washington?
I did not know that.
Yeah, they also, if you didn't know this, in Top Gun, they never say who the bad guy is.
Yeah.
It's just some country.
It's just like a MiG shows up out of nowhere or something.
Yeah, it's just some country that we're not friendly with. So they go to like some sort of like mountainous region, and it's the Cascades.
Oh.
And they're like training in the in like a deserty area, and that's just the Yakima Valley. So there you go. Yeah, shot a lot of it here. But it's really cool. You can tell that it's real because they're like pulling G's, and it's so cool. Question number 5, Top Gun. Tom Kaczynski, better known as Iceman.
That's Iceman.
He's ice cold.
By the books.
By the books. He's not a hothead. He's no maverick. Goose. No, Goose is
Playing with the boys.
What?
It's this volleyball song.
Is it? Oh man.
That scene is ridiculous.
That scene is ridiculous. But it's because it makes sense because they're fighting, but they're not in planes.
Yeah.
You see? Come on, it
I
all
gotta
makes sense.
like that sequence of scenes, right? So Tom Cruise is playing volleyball with the boys, right?
Yes, he
shirtless except for his jeans. Like he's naked except for his jeans.
Right, which is also everyone else.
Everyone else, yes. But I'm saying then he throws on a white t-shirt and his bomber jacket, and he drives over to go on his date with the lady.
With the lady friend.
And they have what appears to be like a very awkward dinner. And there really isn't that much chemistry between them.
No.
And then it gets like a little flirty and then he leaves. Because she wouldn't let him shower. And I'm like, you gotta let that guy shower. Like, he just put on, like he was dripping with sweat and then just threw on a t-shirt and rode his motorcycle over to you. Like,
Yeah, no, he's not smelling great.
Bad. You gotta let him.
You gotta let him shower. Question number 6, One-Eyed Willie is a legendary 17th century pirate whose treasure map is discovered by the title group in what 1985 film? You're stuck in time loop as Phil Connors Jr. back in Puxatawny for Groundhog Day in this virtual reality game set in the world of the iconic hit movie, solve puzzles, and interact with branching narrative gameplay to break the time loop cycle to escape.
So it's basically every time loop video game.
Right.
Like that like Forbidden City game or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That used to be a Skyrim mod.
Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. Beloved Dorian says, have you watched Top Gun Maverick? Yes, 2 thumbs.
Outer Wilds too.
Outer Wilds.
Time loop game.
Also the one that came out, Deathloop, yeah.
Yeah. Less puzzle, more killing in that one.
I hear. I haven't played it.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good though, no lie. Question 6, One-Eyed Willie. From what movie? Darren?
Goonies.
Goonies.
Set in Washington.
Set in Washington, filmed in Oregon. Not the Pirates of the Caribbean, not Treasure Island, not the Lost Boys, but the Goonies.
And it stars, what's it, Kihei? The guy from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Right. Short round. What is the last name of Wendy, John, and Michael in the Disney classic Peter Pan? Also, I watched this movie recently, and I forgot that there's a whole thing where their dog is their
babysitter.
Their babysitter. It's their dog, and she's like really good, and she's a good girl, and she like picks up all the toys, but then it keeps getting knocked over, and then they leave, and she almost comes with them because who was it? Michael sprinkles some fairy dust onto her butt.
Yeah.
And so just her butt flies up into the air. Forgot about that. And what is the last name of Wendy, John, Michael? It's, of course, the Darlings. Wendy Darling.
Dr. Bonkers, you are correct in your assessment of Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's my favorite movie of the year so far.
I would agree. It's very good. It's very good. Definitely a big fan. 2 thumbs way up. Question 8. What actor portrayed Indiana Jones' father in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Hey, a lot of indie talk.
A lot of indie talk. We got indie talk today. That was an interesting film, EXO. They did a pretty good job. They did a pretty good time loop movie called Source Code.
Oh, yeah.
I remember Source Code.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah. Is he in a train or something?
Wakes up in someone else's body.
Oh.
And...
What am I thinking of? He's on a train?
Yeah, I think this is the same movie.
Oh, okay. I don't think I ever saw it. Maybe I did see it. I just forgot about it. I don't know. Now, speaking of Indiana Jones, this question: who is his dad? Also, speaking of James Bond earlier, Sean Connery. Not Clint Eastwood. Not Harrison Ford. Junior. Yes. Yes, Connery. Absolutely. We named the dog Indiana. Question 9. In what classic movie does Audrey Hepburn play a character named Holly Golightly? Also, did you know that the reason that they named the dog Indiana is a line is because George Lucas named his dog Indiana.
Yeah.
And then that's the same dog that was the inspiration for Chewbacca.
Whoa, we named the dog Chewbacca.
They named the dog Chewbacca.
Mas Big Mac, yes, this is an app-only game.
Yes, but it's free. You can download it right now. It's on the App Store. It's totally free. Download it. Type in that code over there, 019528, and you can come play with us. Plus, this app doesn't just work when we play it. You can play it anytime with your friends, whenever you want.
Yeah, and we're going to play another game after this one.
And we're going to play another game after this one, and we're going to be back tomorrow with a list of questions that we made ourselves.
Yeah,
It's about aliens.
Aliens, which is the superior pack.
To pirates?
Yes.
Pirates. Pirates are so much cooler. Incredibly cooler. Let's move on. Audrey Hepburn plays a character named Holly Golightly. It's Breakfast at Tiffany's, ladies and gentlemen. B at T, I like to call it.
Do you know who wrote the book, Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Nope.
Do you have any guesses?
I do. Hemingway.
That's Truman Capote. When will
really?
clickable pictures quiz and crossword quizzes appear on Sporcle? If you're talking about the Sporcle app, not for a bit, but I think I can say we're working on something.
That's awfully cryptic. I love it. Tune in to more of this show on Twitch.
Also, I would recommend for now, if you want to play those quizzes, just play it on mobile, like a web browser, because they are there.
Drew Barrymore portrays the first woman to die on screen as a result of the actions of the antagonist in what 1996 horror film, which has spawned several sequels. Also, I do like how this is the unofficial, like this Twitch show and MDQL are the unofficial like Sporcle news channels where you learn about more what the heck we're doing. Question number 10, Drew Barrymore. First death.
The week we were supposed to get an alien pack, Peter, Darren, and Kyle were hit by a strange virus of unknown origins. That's in these days you can't just throw around those kind of accusations.
It is true though. It is true. I was not feeling great last week.
You were not. I was fine.
Darren was fine. Darren was fine. You hear that? Darren was fine, and he didn't do anything about the alien pack. It's all on him. It's all on Darren. Blame Darren. Question number 10. Drew Barrymore is the first on-screen death in Scream.
Did you play geography quizzes today? We have not played geography quizzes today.
No, we'll put that on the poll for the next game.
You missed a Zant Spectre answer at some point.
Oh, poopy pants. Okay, Zant Spectre, can I get you back on this? Are you loaf of milk? I keep forgetting. Yes. Okay, there you go. Return the favor. Question final. How difficult should this final question be, folks? We're doing movies. What's it going to be? Is it going to be an easy movie question? Is it going to be a medium movie question? Or is it going to be a hard movie question? Which one it be? If you were to, Darren,
Yeah.
what is, you said that Everything Everywhere All at Once is your favorite
Movie of the year.
movie of the year.
Yeah.
What would you say was your favorite TV show of the year?
I've not watched a lot of TV this year.
And I will allow you to say, like it doesn't have to have come out this year, just what you've seen this year.
Well, I've not, like I'm saying, I bought an Xbox back in March, and that has essentially replaced all of my TV watching time.
That checks out.
Other than like the Marvel and Star Wars shows, because I have to watch those
Yeah, for
legally.
work.
Yeah. What else would we talk about? I'm gonna watch The Boys. I'm gonna watch...
You haven't seen The Boys?
Not the new season.
Oh.
I need to watch Stranger Things. I've seen the first few episodes of Our Flag Means Death. I've seen the first episode of Severance. I've seen... I at some point I'll have to watch the third season of Umbrella Academy just because I watched the first two, even though I do think it's a bad show.
I don't
like it, but I watched the first two seasons, you know? That was a pandemic watch for me.
Now what about Stranger Things?
I said I need to watch it still.
Oh, you did say that. Okay. Yeah, because I'm like
So,
halfway through.
so here's what I'll say. I watched most of Ted Lasso, and I liked that very much.
I like that
So I
very
think
much
I got to
as well.
say it's Ted Lasso.
Okay, that's pretty good. Final question. The 1972 film Deliverance contained an iconic scene featuring a song named after what kind of dueling musical instruments? I would say...
movie?
What's that?
Have you seen this movie?
I've not seen Deliverance, no. Is it good?
I don't know, but it sounds like it wouldn't
Hold
last
up?
in modern sensibility. Like I'm sure it's good for what it is, but I think if that movie came out today, it would be considered like a snuff movie almost.
Oh. Wow, okay.
Ted Lasso is very good. As an old My Chemical Romance fan, I feel like I gotta watch The Umbrella Academy. Lol. Haven't gotten around to it yet. It's Dr. Bonkers. I feel like you and I have connected on a lot of nerdy stuff. It's worth a watch because it's kind of interesting, but it is very frustrating the way it's written and presented.
I would
I think
agree.
it has some interesting ideas. I think
Yes.
there's some cool stuff in the show. I like a lot of the sequences. I like Five a lot. Five is easily the best character.
The young one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's the most interesting character too.
Agreed.
But there's the whole show just boils down to if these two characters would just stay in a room together for 5 minutes, we could figure all of this out. But they keep disappearing, and then they spend an episode looking for someone, and then they get wrapped up in something, and then the character comes back. Like, it's just... They kind of fixed it in season 2 a little bit, but
I don't think I
not
got
enough.
I don't think I got through season 2.
Ted Lasso, they call cleats boots. I thought... They call cleats boots. I thought you said that the trunk of the car was a boot. Also a boot. Hold on now. If I were to go get fired from my job where I'm putting cleats in the trunk of my car, you got the boot for putting boots in the boot?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's a banjo. Dueling banjos, ladies and gentlemen. Ba-da-dung dung 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 dung.
Dun 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 dun.
Digga-dung dung 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 dung. Dueling banjos.
Dueling banjos go.
Dueling banjos, go! Ladies and gentlemen, our winner is, of course, the one and only, it's a tie actually, Exodia Finder and Animal Kingdom with a perfect 75-point score. Well done. Plagued by Foibles in third, Cheese the Loaf of Milk in fourth, Black and Tan in fifth, Vitaminster is Now My Friend, and in sixth, Galaga in seventh, Squared in eighth, Macarim in ninth, in 10th, Kling Clang in 11th, Kiro in 12th, Kitty Guessy in 13th, Artemon in 13th as well, the ultimate Sonic fan in 15th, along with Queen of Memes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our third game. You know what that means. Poll time, baby! What did someone say they wanted to play earlier?
Geography.
Geography. Get it in there. What else should we play? Useless facts. Love it. Let's put that on there. Children's lit. Okay, I love it. What else we got? What else we got? Did I? See, now I feel really bad because the my favorite TV show that I've seen this year has got to be the League of Legends show that I can't even remember the name of.
Oh,
Arcane.
yeah. I watched the first episode of that too.
Really liked Arcane. Actually blown away by Arcane. A question for the Americans in chat. Are network sitcoms pretty much dead?
Not at all. No, they're still out there.
I mean,
I think
they're
viewership-
dead to me.
Yeah. What's the last topic? What's the last thing?
I love Arcane. Yes, Dr. Bonkers. Yes.
Anatomy. We don't have anatomy, but we have science.
Put anatomy. See what we find out if we look it up, you know?
That seems risky, but I'll do it. No, I mean like ABC, CBS, NBC, like and Fox, like
the networks.
The big networks do all still have sitcoms. Netflix has tried it a little bit with like Fuller House, though I'm sure that's done now. Since one of the actors went to jail and one of the actors tragically passed away.
Full House?
Fuller House.
Oh, wait. Is that's the show that the Olsen twins are in, right?
Well, they were on Full House, but they're not on Fuller House.
Right. But Full House also the actress that played the older sister was got thrown to the curb by the LAPD yesterday.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I used to remember. In general, Slayer Darth, I think the 2-camera sitcom is basically dead, but it's been replaced by the single-camera sitcom.
Wait, what's this? Do we get a new follow?
It's
Macarim! Macarim, thank you so much for the follow.
Oh my gosh.
We do a little something special here. Oh boy. Before we figure out what we're going to be playing for our final pack, Macarim, you're going to get a digital high five for the follow. Thank you so much. Do yourself a favor and place your hand just right on the screen. Just right there. Place your hand on the screen lined up with my hand, because here comes the digital high five. There it is. How did that feel?
I accidentally hit the add button, so we're in an ad. I was trying to hit the poll button and look at the results.
Oh my.
I don't know. So it's a 3-way tie with only 1 vote difference, or like 1 vote that didn't go to the other 3.
Okay, well, I guess I know what we're gonna do.
Or what are we gonna do?
We're gonna go to geography 1, useless facts 2, children's lit 3. Ask Google to choose a random number between 1 and 3. ADS.
Ads. Yeah, we have ads. It's a Twitch show. I did. He, so, Z, when did you see? So we have ads. Welcome to late stage capitalism. Everything is monetized.
That's true, including your attention.
It's 3. Anatomy.
No. That was the one that didn't get any.
No, 3 was. Oh, you're right. So then, what's the third one? Children's lit. Geography?
Open the poll.
It's
children's lit.
Children's lit.
It's children's lit. It was determined by the roll of the digital dice. And here we go. It's okay. Children's lit's a good one. I like children's lit. We don't get to play that one very much. Oh boy, everything's going cray-cray.
Imagine sitting down for a bowl of cereal and you have to watch a commercial before opening the box. You kind of do, because you already see all the commercials for the cereal.
Yeah,
and then you eat it anyway.
It's just that the reason that you bought that cereal is because it was advertising to you. Where is it? Children's lit.
Inspector, refresh. Why not use the website? We'll decide, because I didn't know that website exists.
Yeah, I did not know that existed either. Why can't I find children's lit?
It's probably young adult literature or something like that.
Well, I know, but I still can't find it. Come on. Okay.
Peter, did you hear about Joker 2?
How it's going to be a musical?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You know what I like about this? I saw a good take on Twitter that was Joker 2 being a musical is such a buck wild choice to their young readers, because all of the fans of Joker hate it, and all the people who didn't like Joker are excited for it.
I mean, I like the Joker and I'm excited for it.
I didn't like the Joker.
You didn't like the Joker?
No.
I mean, you know what? Honestly, I gotta watch it again. But yeah, I thought it was good.
What is the single...
Question 1. According to the 1954 book by Dr. Seuss, what town exists within a speck of dust, which is placed on a clover flower by Horton the elephant?
Slayer Darth single camera sitcom refers to there's just like... They're not cutting between the same shot in multiple angles.
And typically not recorded in front of a live studio audience.
The Office is a single camera sitcom. Modern Family, Community, Parks and Recreation. It just means that there's no... audience, like there's no third wall, fourth wall thing.
Yeah, they're not in a lot. There's no live studio audience. It's pretty much the difference.
Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix did play the most realistic Joker so far. That's what I'm looking for in my comic book villains: realism. Hey,
well, it worked for Dark Knight, and it changed the entire industry. So yeah, it is what a lot of people want to see now.
I want more Benedict Cumberbatch with zombie arms flying out around his back.
Saying, yes, I totally agree. And now I can watch that. I'll
watch it for a third time.
Great. According to 1954 book, Dr. Seuss, bibbidi bobbidi boo, it's Whoville. Which is not, they don't say that Whoville, wait, maybe they do. I seem to remember that in The Grinch, they never mention that it's Whoville. They just say that they're Who's.
It's Whoville.
No, but...
It's Whoville.
Okay, fine.
It's gotta be Whoville.
Fine. The Who's in Whoville.
No, I loved Emo Batman, but that movie's not realistic. He flies off a building and smashes his face into an overpass and is fine. A bomb goes off in his face and he's not even burned.
He's all right. He's all right. Question number 2. Set in New York, what Newbery Medal winning mystery novel by Rebecca Stead follows the adventures of Miranda Sinclair?
Haven't all of Netflix's multi-camera sitcoms pretty much tanked? I don't think anything really tanks on Netflix.
Here's the thing about Netflix, is that they don't let something be successful.
Yeah, I mean...
Except Stranger Things. It's the only one.
Fuller House has gotten several seasons, so...
A lot, but I feel like my biggest problem with Netflix is that it fades too quickly. Everything that they do that is like, hey, come check out this show or this movie, it fades too quickly.
Never rewatched anything on Netflix. Like anything
that is a Netflix original?
Yeah. BoJack Horseman did great. Good animated series.
Yes.
I would rewatch BoJack.
Set in New York, what Newbery Medal winning mystery novel follows Miranda Sinclair? When You Reach Me. I have no idea what this book is.
Yeah, I dropped out of this game because I knew it wasn't going to do well.
Oh boy. Not even any joke answers, Taryn?
No, I'm too busy chatting. All the Netflix originals I like never get renewed. That's too bad.
I really hope Arcane gets a second season. Speaking of...
Schitt's Creek is great. Not a Netflix original, though. That's a Canadian show.
But Netflix picked it up for the last season.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They did a... at least I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Question 3. What name completes the title to the following Judy Blume book? Are You There, God? It's Me. Blank. Judy Blume. It's me, Judy Blume. Okay, yeah, I never heard of that one from question number 2. Schitt's Creek is very good. I do like Schitt's Creek. Haven't finished it, though.
I don't think Netflix ever... In April 2022, Hulu acquired the U.S. streaming rights for Schitt's Creek.
That's how I was watching it.
Hulu.
Yeah.
So not Netflix.
But I thought they picked it up for the last season. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm lying to you. I'm so sorry. What name completes the title to the book? Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Not Zeus, not Dora the Explorer, but Margaret.
I'm still upset over Santa Clarita Diet being canceled. I heard that was fun. I heard that was a fun Drew Barrymore again.
Yeah. You know what else is fun? Question number 4.
Talk show.
In E.B. White's 1952 children's novel Charlotte's Web, what type of animal is Templeton? Templeton.
Here's an example, Darren. The Netflix original I really liked and was bummed when it got dropped after a single season was The Good Cop, a buddy cop starring Josh Groban and Tony Danza. Josh Groban, the singer, right? I think I heard about this.
That's wow.
I like Josh Groban. He's funny. Autocorrect wanted me to put Margarita. Drew Barrymore and Timothy Olyphant. Yes. It was created by the guy who did Monk. Yes. Okay. Josh Groban, 2 stars, both from the Scream franchise.
What is the premise of Monk?
Oh, I love Monk.
I used to, but I remember seeing ads for that.
So Monk used to be a cop.
Okay.
And his name is Adrian Monk, but everyone calls him Monk.
Got it.
He used to be a cop. He has, and this is, early 2000s, I'm saying it's probably not an accurate depiction, but he has obsessive compulsive disorder.
Monk.
So, yes, he's a detective with OCD. So he is always able to see things that are, out of place, basically. He looks around rooms and he's like, no, that shouldn't be like that. And that
he's got a little superpower.
Yeah, it's his little superpower. He always notices when people's things are wrong or when they shake hands with the wrong hand or stuff like that.
I see.
But the more premise of the show is that he was a cop and then his wife was murdered in a car bombing. And the case, it was a cold case, there was no evidence to go off of. So he kind of lost it, he sort of got really deep into his disorder and became a private detective. So he works with cops he used to work with.
Right.
solving cases, sometimes private cases, but the overarching plot is him eventually solving his wife's murder.
But it's like a procedural.
Yeah, basically, it's like Psych,
It's like Psych.
and they were on the same network at the same time.
Oh, that's probably why I saw ads for it all the time, because I loved Psych.
Yeah, see, I was a Monk fan who turned into a Psych fan.
I see.
And he's a germaphobe, that too.
That's interesting.
I mean, that's kind of part of the OCD, I think.
Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand. Question number 5. Whose garden does Peter Rabbit frequently visit in the Tales by Beatrix Potter?
Murderville. I watched Murderville, and it didn't live up to the hype. I think only 2 of the episodes are like really good.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
What is the best detective / crime solving procedural?
Oh God, there's so many.
There's so many, and they're all so similar.
Didn't Psyche get created partly as a response to the success of Monk? Yeah, certainly, because they're both just detectives who are really... They're both guys who aren't cops, but are detectives who work with cops. And also they're both based in California, too, which I think is like... They live like a 6-mile drive apart from each other.
Whose garden does Peter Rabbit frequently visit in Tales by Beatrix Potter? That is, of course, Mr. McGregor. Mr. McGregor.
Monk greater than Psych. Monk is a lot more procedural. I think Monk was a show for the grown-ups and Psych was a show for the tweens. You know? I think Psych is definitely more of a comedy and Monk is a bit more of a procedural, like mystery show.
Yeah. Okay.
They're both fine. They all go too long. That's the thing, is it's like Monk went for 8 seasons.
Yeah, Criminal Minds. The Bones was another one.
Oh my God, Bones.
I mean, of course you have your CISs, your NCISs.
There are so many skeletons in Washington, D.C. Like, that's the thing. With Monk, is like, yeah, he lives in San Francisco, there's murders. Sure. There are so many skeletons in Washington, D.C.
Just bones everywhere.
I want a comedy cop show about a gang of criminals with an undercover cop, only to find out that the whole gang is undercover cops, unaware the others are all undercover cops too. So Vic says that he's in the kitchen alphabetizing the pantry. I'm not sure what... I think they wanted Tony Shalhoub to cameo as Monk in the last episode of Psych, but he wasn't available. Okay. So they just kind of reference him.
So they just give him a reference. I see. It's question number 6. The man in the yellow suit is the antagonist searching for Winnie in what 1975 children's novel by Natalie Babbitt? Not to be confused with the man in the yellow hat.
I feel like you've said this exact sentence before.
Nothing is original. We're all rehashing.
That is The Departed.
That is The Departed. Kind of.
A gang of criminals with an undercover cop, only to find out that the whole... Yeah, except it's all the cops are criminals.
All the cops are criminals, and also and there's this rat in both sides. Yeah.
Anyway, but to answer your question, what's the
also
best,
that's a great movie.
crime-solving procedural show? It's Dicktown on FX. It's an animated series starring
Really?
John Hodgman as a grown-up boy detective.
John Hodgman?
Yeah, and he wrote it too. It's great. It's really... Have you not seen this?
No.
It's really funny.
Dicktown?
Yeah, it's on Hulu. It's an FX show, but it's on Hulu.
Okay. The man in the yellow suit is the antagonist from Tuck Everlasting.
Oh. Wow.
He gets killed in a drive-by. Whew, that's sad.
Did you send me the Winnie the Pooh horror movie thing? Was that...
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
did. That's something. That's what happens when things go into the public domain.
I feel like I should watch Columbo at some point too.
I was gonna say honestly, I've really been liking watching. It's like my guilty pleasure is watching Supernatural. Mm-hmm. But I now do want to watch X-Files because I feel like that would be up there.
Yeah.
That would be up there in best procedural crime solving.
It should be up there because it's got an interesting twist on it all while still being...
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as like... that. The thing is, like, I can't get behind any of the Law and Order shows as this being... because they are too procedural.
Right.
Like, you can just watch an episode and be like, yeah, that's the guy who did it.
There he is. Question number 7. What class of 1968 children's book by Don Freeman tells the story of a bear in a department store? It's Corduroy.
It's the Corduroy Bear.
Corduroy Bear.
It would take decades to watch through all the episodes of Law and Order and CSI. That's the other thing, is that there's just so much of them.
Yes. Yes. There is too much. Which is maybe why like X-Files like has what, 13 seasons or something?
There's like 10 of the original show, and then they did 2 more in the last like 5 years, 6 years.
Oh.
And I don't think they're particularly good. There's also a
that's too
couple
bad.
movies in between.
But like Supernatural has like 16 or something.
Yeah. There's also like a couple seasons towards the end of the original run where David Duchovny's just not there.
What?
Yeah, I think he just left the show for a year or 2.
Huh. Fascinating. It's question number 8. The popular Disney movie Frozen is based on what Hans Christian Andersen classic tale? I did not know this.
Yeah.
I mean, how based? How based in this classic tale is it?
It's probably pretty similar.
Like lady with magic, like princess with magic powers, queen with magic powers, ice queen. What?
I don't know. You just said something very specific.
I did. Is that it? Is that the name of this thing? Did I just give it away?
I don't think so. I don't think you just petered it, but you got very close.
Oh, okay.
If you didn't, you were 1 word off.
Well, okay, so, but like,
Supernatural. I loved that show as a teen, and by season 11, I realized, wait, this show actually sucks. I heard when they were first making it, they were going to make Elsa a villain, the Snow Queen. Yeah, you said Ice Queen.
Ice Queen.
No idea. Screw Let It Go.
Ooh, Ice Queen. I can't give it. It's got to be Snow Queen. Especially because I almost gave it away.
Yeah.
That is why I like Supernatural, is because I don't care if it's good.
I just like don't have.
And it's bad. I will admit that it is not good in almost any way. The only thing about it is that it is fun.
Yeah.
And that's all it's trying to be, and I can appreciate that.
Xant Spectro is. It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Xant Spectro is stuck in the David Duchovny absent season of X-Files.
Should I just transition and just every time that I hit watch Supernatural, just have it redirect me to watch X-Files?
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that. It's question number 9. What is the name of Percy Jackson's satyr friend in the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series? Here's a good question that I was having with Kyle, actually, yesterday.
Crazy Kyle?
With Crazy Kyle, who's also not here right now, but he'll be here tomorrow, I believe.
Is he still around?
He's still around.
At the same time. I know he was in here while I was gone, but
Yeah, because we were talking about movie franchises, and my brother goes, movie franchise? Oh, can I... specifically, we're talking about the Spider-Man franchise.
Yeah.
And my brother goes, oh, can I open my own Spider-Man franchise? And I was like, that's a good point. Why are we calling it franchises? It's not, though. Like, is Batman a franchise? Because there can be different Batman.
I would say it's a franchise.
So that's one franchise, but like Star Wars is, or better yet, like the Dark Knight trilogy is a series versus a franchise?
I think a franchise...
What makes a franchise a franchise?
I would say it's the IP.
What about it?
Like, if you're using Batman, which is an independent property owned by DC Warner Brothers, that is in the Batman franchise.
So it is simply based off of the intellectual property?
Yes.
So if it uses the same IP, so for instance, so now that Winnie the Pooh is in the public domain, the horror Winnie the Pooh movie.
Well, there's the Disney Winnie the Pooh franchise. That's specifically Disney's take on it, which is different.
But then you said it was the IP.
Well, now that it's in the public domain, it's not. I'm saying Disney can still do Winnie the Pooh, even though I wouldn't say that. I don't think they'd call it a franchise, right?
Okay, so what about like Sony owns the Spider-Man movies?
Yeah.
But they also, like, Disney also has some Spider-Man Sony-ish movies.
Yeah.
It's all part of the same Spider-Man franchise?
Sure.
Okay.
Is Civil War not a Spider-Man movie?
Is Civil War not a Spider-Man? No, it is not a Spider-Man movie.
But it's the same Spider-Man who shows up in...
Yeah.
the other Spider-Man movies.
See, this is where things get
Well, yeah, I mean, especially
complicated.
with Marvel and Sony. Like, that's just a really tough, stupid...
But what makes it a franchise? That's my question. Is one movie a franchise?
No.
No. Is two movies a franchise?
Yes.
Okay.
One movie's a movie.
One movie's a movie.
If there's no other thing...
the Han Solo movie.
That's
There's
part of
only one
Star
movie.
Wars.
Part of the Star Wars franchise.
Yes. It has Tarkin in it. He shows up
Yes.
in other movies.
So Alien...
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't.
There's an Alien... There's like the Alien franchise.
Yeah.
And there's the Predator franchise.
Yeah.
And then there's the Alien versus Predator crossover movie.
Yeah.
What is that part of?
Both.
Okay.
Oh, that's the AVP franchise.
Question number 10. In what children's book written by Margaret Wise Brown in 1947 is a bunny's bedtime ritual chronicled with the bunny saying the same word to various living and non-living objects in its room?
Bringing it all back.
Good night, Moon.
This is the
love
most
it.
wholesome trivia pack, and we are just not talking about it
You're not
at
talking
all.
about it at all. Congratulations to our
Final question.
final question. How difficult should this final question be? Gosh, I'm losing it. I need some
Really need
food.
a huge horror movie crossover with just so many slashers from the 80s and 90s. But would they all be fighting each other?
Horror franchise.
Horror, what do you mean?
Crossover event. Horror franchise crossover event.
Yeah.
To create a new franchise.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with crossovers where they're, crossovers are like
Yeah.
prior to Avengers, pretty rare.
I just had a brain blast.
Yeah.
And that is
Jimmy Neutron, Jimmy Power Hour, the combination of those two franchises.
good God. Very close. No, I just realized that like a lot of horror movies are like superhero movies is the main character has superpowers and is like doing thing and like and he's the special one who has superpowers because he's the good guy and he's like helping the world. And then horror movies are the opposite where the bad guy has the superpowers and they're wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
That's it. That was all. That was just a little thought I had.
It is rare. I mean, it's sort of the power balance thing, but like there's a movie where the villain has a power and the hero does not.
Right. I need more of those.
Like Batman, like in all the Batman movies, none of them really have powers. They have things they have access to, but
Yeah.
most of
And those are
Batman's
the
villains,
movies.
except for like Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is like the only one with powers. That isn't just like smart.
Like created powers.
That she can physically do something that...
No, she has superpowers.
That's what
There's
I'm
no
saying.
doubt about it.
Yeah.
Like the other people have like technology
Or money,
or drugs.
Yeah, like Scarecrow, that's just a gas that he made.
Yeah, or Bane.
Bane is just strong.
Bane is but like in the
comics, yeah. Okay,
comics,
I'd say it depends on the version of Bane. Yeah. In Dark Knight Rises, he's just strong.
he's just big. Final question. In the popular series Wings of Fire, young dragons complete quests to fulfill prophecies on what fictional dragon-inhabited continent? What? What's the map in the beginning of the book? What is it labeled? That's the question.
You ever read Aragon? Those books?
No.
They were pretty big when
Yeah.
they were coming out.
Yeah.
But I think in retrospect, people are not so excited like, yeah, a 19-year-old wrote this. It's not great.
I think it was a 16-year-old.
Well, he was 19 when he wrote the second one then.
Oh. Maybe.
Eldest. Aragon is someone else.
Yes.
I also hated that.
Yeah.
I hated that his name was Aragon and there was Aragorn. Like it felt like copy my homework but just change it a little bit.
Yes. Exactly. Wings of Fire. They're on Pariah. No. Pariah.
Probably Pariah.
Pariah.
But I'm not sure.
Draconia. That's
Fun
pretty
fact,
good.
Wings of Fire is written by one of the authors who also writes Warriors under the pseudonym Aaron Hunter. I don't know what Warriors is.
The cats?
Warrior Cats.
Warrior cats.
Lilo and Stitch and American Dragon had a crossover on Disney Channel. The animated series is, yes.
Wow.
I remember that.
Look at that.
And also,
Kira has taken the lead, has taken the win, even after losing 20 points in that last question. 33 points, that's the winning score right there. 31 points going to Storm in second place, Exodia Finder in third, Black and Tan in fourth, Cheese in fifth, Squared in sixth, Kitty Cassie in sixth, The Ultimate in eighth, and Plagued by Foibles in ninth. Thank you so much for playing, everyone. We're gonna wrap this up because
Peter's
Clearly,
losing it.
I'm losing it. I need some sustenance in my body.
That's why I ate before we streamed.
An absolutely brilliant idea. I don't know why I don't do that more
I
often.
literally was like, okay, I'm gonna go eat something.
Yeah.
We start the stream in like 20 minutes.
And I said, cool. I didn't even think about it. But it's okay, because tomorrow is going to be absolutely out of this world.
Ugh.
Because the alien pack, folks. We're doing it. We have like 15 questions right now, and we're trying to get it to 20, maybe even 25 if Darren actually wants to pull his weight around here.
You know what? That's fair. Kyle wrote a whole page of questions. I really can't fight that.
So make sure to come back tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. We're going to be unveiling the Alien Pack, which you guys funded. And you know what? I thought it was a great investment. Even though the Pirate Pack was a better investment, I think this one's pretty good too. So come back tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. Until then, go to Sporcle.com, play some quizzes over there to brush up on your alien trivia to get all ready for tomorrow. Check out youtube.com/Sporcle, where you can see some more videos that we've made. And yeah, subscribe to us here if you can afford it. If you can't subscribe, if you can't afford a subscription, then follow us. And if you've already followed us, then tell your friends. Tell your friends who like trivia that we play this every Tuesday at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock Eastern, and every Wednesday at 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern. Till tomorrow,